Hi, Barbara Freeberg here, former portfolio manager and university investments instructor, here to talk robo-advisors. Today, we're going to compare two of the most interesting robo-advisors out there. One is SoFi Automated Investing, and the other is M1 Finance. But before we begin, what is a robo-advisor? Why do you even want to invest with one? Well, as the owner of Robo-Advisor Pros, you can only imagine that I am very fond of robo-advisors. They're low-fee investment managers available for beginner to advanced investors. And these robo-advisors create the ideal investment mix for you to fit your goals, your risk tolerance, your time frame using computer algorithms. They offer many features, not only investment management, but also access to human financial advisors. So let's dig in. SoFi is a newer entrant onto the robo-advisor landscape. So what is SoFi? Well, you may know SoFi as a lending platform, but they also offer a robo-advisor, which is an automated digital investment advisor. You answer about 4 risk, timeline, and financial goals related questions, and then out comes an investment portfolio for you in line with your answers to the quiz. And in addition, under the vertical, they also have crypto investing, stock investing, IPOs, and ETFs. So let's take a look at what your portfolio might look like when you invest with SoFi. You answer the quiz and you come out, let's say you're younger and you can handle a little bit of risk. You come out with a moderately aggressive portfolio that has 80% in stocks and 20% in bonds. You'll get a nice little picture of what you can expect your returns to be in both a worst case scenario, which we don't want to happen, but it might, and a best case scenario, given that you've invested $500 and a $100 monthly contribution. You don't need to invest that much with SoFi because actually they let you begin investing with just $5. So here's what your investment portfolio might look like with that strategy. You have a well-diversified investment portfolio, which includes U.S. small cap, U.S. broadly diversified growth and small cap stocks, international stocks, bonds, short-term bonds, high-yield bonds, and inflation-protected bonds. Well diversified, and then all you really need to do is create an account, transfer your money, and they will begin managing your investments in accord with your risk tolerance. And another bonus that you'll get from SoFi is that every investor has access to human financial advisors. Now, that is crazy because SoFi doesn't charge investment management fees. They are the only robo-advisor that we know about that does not charge investment management fees and includes human financial advisors. So it's definitely worth a look. Now, the downside of SoFi is if you're a socially responsible investor, can't get that here. And if you're looking for tax loss harvesting, you can't get that here. That's a tax strategy. Although you can't get that at M1 either. So if you want that, you'll need to go to a different platform other than SoFi or M1. So that's the basic drill down of the SoFi platform. Now let's look at M1 Finance. M1 Finance is a little bit different than your typical robo-advisor. And that is because they don't start the investment process with a risk and goal-oriented quiz. They are self-directed so that you actually choose the pre-created investment fund or mix that you want. So you have a little more, what should I say, control. You need to take a little more personal responsibility in choosing your investment portfolio. But on the other hand, they have up to 60 pre-designed investment portfolios. So let's take a look at what some of these pre-made portfolios look like. These are just a few of them, and they are also comprised, like SoFi, with a mix of exchange-traded funds. And they fall into broad categories. So if you want socially responsible investing, you choose from the investments in this category. And in a little bit, we'll actually hop over to the M1 Finance platform so you can take a look at some of the individual ETFs that are within the responsible investing and the other categories of investments. They have retirement portfolios. They have your general investing, which are most similar to a diversified portfolio that you might select from another robo-advisor like SoFi. And these come in a whole variety of risk levels from conservative to aggressive, just like those at SoFi do. Then something that I like, and I actually have an M1 Finance funded account, which you'll see, and I have some income. I have an income earner portfolio included in my investments. And those are for people that want an income focus. So it focuses more on high dividend stocks. Then if you're seeking to follow hedge funds and you like the idea of kind of investing like the big players, you can check out some of their hedge fund follower portfolios. So that's where SoFi's and M1 Finance's investing differs just a little bit. But then there's something else that M1 offers that you will not find in the SoFi Robo-Advisor. M1 offers the opportunity to invest in up to 6,000 individual stocks and exchange-traded funds. So you can choose from pre-made investment portfolios, and you can add to those with individual stocks and funds. Now at SoFi, you can also pick and choose individual stocks and funds, but not within their Robo-Advisor. You need to go to their active investing vertical. Minimum investment amounts. This is where both M1 Finance and SoFi really shine. If you're a beginner investor and you're just getting started, all you need is $100 to get started with M1 Finance. And SoFi goes one step further, and you only need $5 to start investing. You can open an account with $1. They both offer fee-free investment, although SoFi does give you access to human financial planners by appointment. Now, for $125 a year, you do get some extra features at M1 Plus. Those are described more in depth in the M1 Finance review, and we'll put a link to that at the bottom of this video. The available accounts are similar up to a point. At SoFi, you can have individual and joint taxable accounts and traditional Roth and SEP business IRAs. Same at M1 Finance. But if you're seeking a trust account, you can also get that at M1 Finance. Now, there's also a difference in their customer service. SoFi has phone customer service representatives available weekdays up through evening hours, and they have a 24-hour AI chatbot and, of course, email 24/7. You can schedule 30-minute financial advisory appointments. So that's really, really cool. And that's with certified financial planners. So that's a big feature that you don't get at M1 Finance. M1 Finance, you've got your daily phone contact Monday through Friday and email, no chatbot, but you do have concierge help for onboarding and IRA rollovers. If you want cash management, M1 Finance has that built in, and they include a debit card. If you do opt for the $125 a year M1 Finance, you receive higher yields on your cash account. You get bonus points on your debit card. And if you're interested in borrowing against your account, you do receive lower fees with the M1 Plus account. If you want a cash management account at SoFi, again, you will need to look outside SoFi's Robo-Advisor. You'll go to the SoFi Money vertical, and they have all sorts of cash management. And they do have other verticals there as well, which would include your lending products. So now let's go on and take a look at each of these platforms. Here's SoFi's automated investing homepage. There's a little peek at what the mobile app looks like. They offer goal planning, automatic rebalancing, which you get at both platforms. You have seen their diversified portfolios. Some of the goals: buy a house, pay for a wedding, retire early. And it's quick onboarding and sign up. If you're interested in other features, well, you can see here, as we mentioned, there are plenty of other options through their investing vertical. Now let's take a look at M1 Finance. They offer investing, borrowing, their cash management, spending, and here's a picture of their mobile app. I am going to take you now to my personal account and give you a little bit of a view through the actual platform. I have invested at M1 Finance with one of their pre-made investment, two of their pre-made investment pies. So in this account, I have a global dividend pie, and then I also have the M1 60/40. And just so you get an idea of what I'm talking about, let's just go and look at the expert pie page for a moment. These are all the pre-made pies from which you can choose from. And as I mentioned before, M1 isn't like a typical robo-advisor. When you get into the platform, you can choose the pre-made investment portfolio that you want. The general investing is most similar to your robo-advisor. And as you can see here, for the person with moderate risk tolerance, they will have a whole host of diversified investments in that platform. So if you are looking for a robo-advisor who will automatically rebalance your portfolio, and you want to choose from a variety of different investment styles, then M1 Finance is going to be for you. So additionally, if you want to invest in stocks and funds, you get that at M1 Finance, and they do have some screeners here. Let's go back and just take a little gander at my account. Here we go. And you'll see I have selected for my platform, I've chosen 50% in a global dividend portfolio and 50% in just a simple 60-40 stock bond investment mix. If you want to drill down, you can see the funds and the performance this is the dividend fund. We've got several different stock dividend ETFs, both US based and internationally. And then if you want to take a look at the 60-40, oh, sorry. And this is how the returns have gone over time. So that's the wrap up. And now let's get into who are best suited to either M1 Finance or the SoFi Robo-Advisor. If you are an existing SoFi customer, you already have some loans with them, maybe you use their active investing platform, but you want some of your money managed via a robo-advisor, well, then you probably choose SoFi. Also, if you're a smaller or beginning investor and you want access to human financial planners, well, then SoFi is the obvious choice. On the other hand, if you want to choose from up to 60 different diversified portfolios that are already pre-made and have the platform rebalance them for you, then M1 Finance is for you. Both platforms do offer individual stock and ETF investing. They both offer some lending, although SoFi clearly is more of a lending-focused platform. I encourage you to read the reviews that I have of both M1 Finance and SoFi. I also have videos of each of those platforms individually. So do a little more research on your own and decide whether M1 Finance or SoFi is the best robo-advisor for you. Or if you're still kind of up in the air, well, take my robo-advisor quiz to help you narrow down your robo-advisory choices. Now, if you'd like this video, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And if you do, visit the M1 Finance and SoFi websites through one of the links below this video. We may get an affiliate commission, which goes towards funding this channel, so I can provide you with more robo-advisor and investment information. So thank you so much for stopping by today. I am Barbara Friedberg, and I look forward to seeing you next time.